Nice.
Do this move.
Oh,
Which one? Do it again.
Thank you. Royce
Push
is
your hair
cool.
back.
Push my hair back.
You know.
I
your
can't
hair
even
back.
see you. I gotta
Or
scroll
have your
over.
hair
Okay.
pushed back, then just have somebody be like, oh, and like tuck your hair behind your ear.
Oh, right. Like
That's
it's in
what
my
you're aiming
face and
for?
someone.
Yeah.
That kind of number.
These glasses. are
No,
so
when I
heavy.
was like first in college, like I always had my hair short because
You were
everyone
first
wants me
in
to look
college?
business. No, when I was in college in the beginning is
my
what I
God.
meant. Anyway, we had these kids come that were like kind of athletic and had long hair and they looked really badass. And they did. One of them was like doing an audition and something happened or whatever, and he went. His like hair whipped back, and I always thought it looked cool. I was like, why can't I be him?
Because you're you.
Thanks, Alex.
Because you're amazing, just the way you are.
I
Oh
didn't
my
say
God.
that. I just was saying that you're you.
Take the compliment. Oh, bringing it around. See, I
Well
remember
done.
things.
Clever.
When I see your face, is not a thing that I would change.
Oh my God, please.
Guys, look at this new lock screen I found from this account I follow.
What?
yes.
Raccoons. I think it's my raccoons underscore 42069.
Great.
Just playing music.
That was unintentional and my mistake. I really apologize. I hope I didn't just get y'all into copyright trouble. That's what happens when you have your Facebook page open.
We'll find out.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You will be getting a letter from Getty Images.
Okay, it's closed now.
Okay.
That hasn't happened in a Zoom show in a
I
while.
swear.
I'm not saying never.
But not that often, honestly, Aaron. You could swear a lot more. Like you could get away with it.
Like I feel as though we put a lot of swearing into this episode. Every time I have to write a swear word, I consider it a failure.
Oh.
Why? Like cheap.
I
what?
feel like you take one here that definitely is not a failure.
The
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Aldani's?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like
Yeah.
kind of.
No, it's good.
There's
You
enough
gotta
intent
earn it.
behind it.
Yeah. This is a problem. Everything's
gotta
moving
really- you
slowly.
gotta really
but
earn it.
yeah, no, I think somebody said because yeah, it's a cheap way to get energy for a laugh, and sometimes you need that energetic push to make the line sound right. But if you're really good, you can figure out a way to do it without that.
It's definitely a less is more kind of a thing, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
There are some movies that do overdo it sometimes. With the cussing.
I mean, we've got a commercial tonight that overdoes it on purpose.
Yeah. Which honestly, I think it could have done more.
I
In that-
I think I told you, Steven, I kept adding them in and taking them out and adding
Uh-huh.
them in and taking them out. And
Which means you were probably like judicious or whatever, but what if we got sloppy one time? just real sloppy with swear words.
My niece is really good at cussing appropriately, and it's one of my favorite things about her. But now that she's going to pre-K, my sister's like, okay, Amelia, we can't use like big kid words until your period. And I'm just like, no, let her use them now.
Can you please give us an example of her
A
using?
period?
No, no, of her
No,
of her
don't
using a
give me an
bad
example
word
of that.
of her using a bad word in an appropriate situation.
Yeah, she was explaining to my mom that like something was more comfortable, so she wore her brother's, and my mom was like, okay. She's like, yeah. And my nephew's name is Indy, and she's going on and on and on. And she's like, yeah. So I borrowed Indy's, and then he saw, and he really showed his ass. So he had to sell. And it was perfect. I mean, when she was like 1.5 or no, 2, her brother was recently born and just started taking her toys. She took it back, and her mom goes, no, Amelia, you have to share it. Amelia just goes, motherfuck. And walked away.
Apparently, so he's not in my class, but apparently there's a 2-year-old at the place I work who just goes around saying "fuck it."
good.
Oh my God.
That'll be me and Will's child.
That's nurture for sure.
Mhm. I don't know. It might be nature at this point. It's pretty hereditary.
I was afraid of cussing when I was in high school, and then I finally decided to like start doing it. And when I was a sophomore, to the point where I overdid it.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, wow, I can say these words now and nobody cares. Ooh.
It's
Yeah.
raining in Minnesota. If you
Oh.
guys
I
are
think
wondering. If you're
Great.
asking.
It was. Thank
That's
you.
my new favorite poem.
It's raining in Minnesota.
In case,
In case
you
you
guys
were
were wondering.
3 lines. It's
A
raining
short piece.
in Minnesota. In
Very
case you guys
short.
were
It
wondering.
doesn't. Well, I feel like in Houston it rains a lot in the summer, and
Yes.
it doesn't really rain that much here. That's something I miss about being in Texas.
It's raining. It's been
Come back to
raining
Texas.
too much. It's not the same since you went away.
Thank you. Thank
Lose
you.
your accent.
Thank you.
Forget all about
Forget all about the
I know
lost
a girl
stars.
whose cousin is the drummer of Bowling for Soup.
No,
Oh.
you're lying. You're
I
one of those
wouldn't lie about
one-upper people. My cousin is personally the drummer, so
Wait, are you related to her?
I'm related to him, the drummer.
You're fucking with me.
I think he's telling the truth. I believe him.
I don't believe people, so
No, that's really cool that your
My
your
sister-
cousin knows the drummer. Is that what you said?
no, a girl I used to be friends with, her cousin's the drummer.
I
Okay.
have one of those, but for a band that people don't care about as much as Bowling for Soup.
What band?
Which is what?
Say Anything. It was like
Dude, that's my
What?
favorite
You
band.
mean-
Don't
you
mess
mean-
with it. That's
I love
literally
Say
my
Anything
favorite
so
band.
much.
That is Kat's favorite band. Not babe, not her. No,
I am
Reliant K is a
very-
favorite band. Say Anything. I was just thinking about that. I was literally.
We
thinking
all
that
care
band.
about that
So
band.
my
I
All of us.
love Say Anything.
one of
so
my
much.
best friends is a Dupree, and Max Bemis is married to
Yeah, his wife Sherry.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sherry. And that's my I was at their wedding because I just went with my friend Janine. Like I've babysat their child who was at her wedding before.
You thought we wouldn't care. We don't
What?
care.
I did, no one normally cares when I bring up Say. They're like, okay.
I
Like,
have
not
a
hanging
Say
out
Anything
with the wrong
tattoo.
people.
That's
You
my
don't?
favorite band.
Really?
I love Say Anything.
Yes, all time
Yeah.
favorite band. Know every song.
Ben, I think we were at the same concert that like Melina was at, but before we knew each other. Because I've talked to Melina about this.
This is
Yeah, anytime they came to Houston, I always went. Those are the only concert tickets I bought.
I have never gone to
You should have
had
just
that
texted me,
connection
Kat.
and never
I didn't know you then.
That's no excuse.
until the front bottoms opened for them, and then I
Front bottoms.
That was when that's when I first heard the Front Bottoms was at that tour.
I went to that concert in Houston. I was
I
there.
wanted
See,
But
it's a small world.
my scheme was to get Brian Sella to marry me because he's so.
How did that go?
No, I mean like no.
Oh, okay.
There's still
What do
time.
you mean? Yeah, there is.
I follow Say Anything. Their in their Instagram, the wife and this lead singer, their children, they like give them so much creative freedom. They all have like
This is
dyed
so
hair.
cool.
Green hair. Yeah, Sherry always
Sandra,
has her
is
hair
Seth
some weird
around?
color.
They're wild.
They had a wonderful Vine
Children
presence of
That's
just their
fine.
daughter.
It
I love this.
Did they?
clearly
On
is. So
Vine?
that's okay.
I love
Yeah.
the song "Do
Don't
Better."
worry about it.
Do
Sandra,
better.
don't worry about it.
Children.
I don't know if
believe
any of
you.
y'all follow
We're good.
Cake on Facebook,
No,
but they're
no,
so
you're
angry
fine.
and leftist.
You're
and I
fine.
love it.
Wait,
Right.
Cake?
Cake?
The
Band
band
Cake?
Cake?
I want a girl with a short
Yeah.
skirt and a long jacket.
Yeah, their Facebook feed is just purely political leftist wonderment.
Dude,
Love it.
Dude, let me tell
Yeah.
you about Cake.
Love
Let
to
me
see
tell you
it.
about Cake. Where I went to college, they had a concert every year. My senior year, they got Cake to play it. They came in to this private Catholic all guys school that was having this concert where they could just bring in Cake because everybody was that rich. And they came in and they spent the entire concert just talking shit to the audience. So, like, just making fun of us. And it was the greatest fucking thing. Like, at
That's
one point,
awesome.
That
at one
sounds
point, the
incredible.
singer-
Of all bands, though, like
At one
Cake,
point, the singer just goes, "Everybody, let's hear it if you have clean drinking water." And all these fucking
no.
St. John's University bros who had no idea like what was being said to them were just like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, we got clean drinking water, shit." And then some fucking douchebag got super drunk and climbed up the trellis of this, like festival stage has the what's it called, the like, anyway, he climbed up it and was like monkey barring across where all the lights were, and then burned himself and fell off and got really hurt. And as security was dragging him away to the hospital, the singer of Cake is just berating him like, look at this fucking asshole. He's ruining the concert for everyone. Everyone look at him. He got hurt and he deserved it. Fuck him.
The energy that he's giving off does not match the energy of the music that Cake actually does.
No, absolutely. There's such like a, but that's like, if you listen to the music, they're like, you know, the lyrics are really intelligent and socially conscious.
No, they're not.
You are incorrect.
It's a mixed bag.
They have a song called Italian Man. The lyrics are literally, there's an Italian man sitting on a bench. He's squinting and nodding. He's squinting and not, and it's just, that's it. It's just
Do you not
describing a
get
man
it?
sitting on a bench.
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
Do you not get it?
It's about
No, I
Mussolini
don't.
And Italian fascism. It's very clear.
Christian, I like your theory.
It's a metaphor for immigration.
He's
Yeah.
obviously
And
talking
the
about
fact that you
Pope.
don't get it.
Wow.
I mean, do
Wow.
Explain
Part of
short
the
skirt,
club.
explain short skirt, long jacket then.
That actually is political, and I've
Yeah.
seen people actually analyze it on YouTube comments, so I can literally send you an analysis.
I can sit here talking for an
With
hour about
fingernails
short skirt,
that
long
shine
jacket.
like justice.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like this. It's about apparently like something about '80s women and corporatism is apparently
There
like,
is that line where it says she uses a machete to cut through red tape. So
yeah,
He's
it's
talking
about
about-
this
he's talking
idealized
about-
form of women in the '80s.
Yeah, he's talking about a woman who is like strong and take charge and who doesn't sacrifice femininity for it the way people think a woman has to. And that's the short skirt is her femininity, long jacket is her fucking go get 'em attitude and her badass nature. That song means a lot.
To Dano specifically.
To me, that's the most important song to me.
What if
Dano
a band-
built his
but-
image of himself based on that song.
now,
I aspire to be that
is this
song.
is this your own interpretation or is this like the confirmed interpretation?
It's both because I'm right.
None of them are like confirmed in terms
Imagine
And with
being
that,
wrong.
we
Look,
will
art
need
is subjective.
to
Art is totally subjective. and
Too
you-
late to switch the intro
Move.
music, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
move
totally down.
into the actual show.
What?
Alonzo, well, everyone can hop off for the time being. We'll rejoin the conversation in an hour or so. Alonzo, I'm going to play some music. Then I'm going to give a chat at the beginning, and once that chat's over, feel free to begin the show.
Yes, sir.
isn't that sweet? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the season finale of Space Train, a show about trains and the people who exist in space on them. We're very excited to continue last month's episode. We hope that if you're just joining us for the first time, that you don't let that dissuade you from continuing to watch tonight's episode, because we think that you can probably hop right in. We've got a very talented reconstructionalist who's about to tell you the whole story, and that'll be a lot of fun. If you're joining us, please remember that you can donate if you like the show at paypal.me/Pronoia Theater or Venmo @Pronoia. We really appreciate it. It helps us out quite a bit because things are very expensive, and we're hoping to do some very exciting things in the future, for which money will unfortunately be necessary. Those of you who have been following Pronoia may have noticed that we've not been live every single Thursday recently. Now, that's because we're planning a grand return to Eureka Heights sometime later this month. I believe that we were earmarking August 21st, but I might be wrong about that. The exact date's in negotiation, but pretty soon we're going to be appearing every other Friday at Eureka Heights Brewing Company in Houston, Texas. And September is going to be a very exciting month for us. We're going to be putting out all the details soon, but Magical Lying Hour is going to be at the Omaha Improv Festival, as well as the Secret City Improv Festival. And one of our podcasts, Pronoia Presents, got into the New Jersey Web Fest, where we will be showing the first episode, Sarah Keller, Local Lesbian, Modern Dracula. We're very excited about all of those things. They're all happening in September. Also, I'm going to a wedding in New Hampshire, but that's not explicitly theater related. If you enjoy Space Train, you may be a little bit worried that this is the season finale, but don't you worry any longer, because September 1st, we intend to come back with episode 1 of season 2 for more trains, more space, and more laughs. In the meantime, please enjoy the show.
Hello, everyone. Last Space Train was too intense for some viewers. So I, Fat Cat, have been asked, as a Face Children Trust, for a sensitive reenactment. Last time on Space Train, Rory Brooks' editors declaimed, "Bring us a story worthy of the Metroplex." Tracy rang out, "What about that story decrying Callahan and his Brothers filthy television people?" Rory said, "Zippity-doo-dah, that mouth up tight. It's because you don't want to hurt Boris." Nuh-uh. Meanwhile, Boris said, "I don't want to know about all this, Mr. Callahan." But he said, "Tommy, build me a better AI." Tommy, whoopee. Nikita, "Not if I do it first." Callahan, "Mwahahaha." The sheriff, "Are you eagerly laughing?" Tracy, "I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion like tears in rain. Time to die." And all the while, Fat Cat prostrated himself in wait, biding his time on the space train.
Mr. Callahan, shouldn't Tracy be rebooted from a virus purge by now?
Yes, she should.
She seemed real worried that she was going to die.
Viruses are always worried about that, Boris. Tracy will be fine.
Well, because it's important to, our arrangement.
I know, Boris.
Roy, come in. This is Professor Ratskull. Say, "Oh, yes, Professor Ratskull. I can hear you in the cool disguise you made for me. If you can hear me in the cool disguise I made for you." I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
Even Jeremy is upset, Mr. Callahan.
Boris, let's not worry about Tracy right now. I'll deal with the sheriff. You find Rory Rook.
I know you didn't sign up for this, Jeremy, but thanks for being with me. It's hard toughing it out sometimes. Anyway, give my love to Mallory and the kids.
Jeremy, why didn't you tell me you had such a rich life?
Oh my God, Professor Ratskull, they just killed Tracy.
Deleted Tracy. But I'd like to think her data is still sitting in a recycling bin somewhere.
Beep boop beep. Beep boop beep.
Can you bring me a croissant or something?
Comms off.
You can't just say
Comms
"Comms off."
off.
Okay, Leah, why did you make us walk all this way?
Listen up, chum buckets.
Leah.
Why be the sheriff sitting at yonder table?
You think you're too good for us, maybe? You're right.
Leah.
Pencils down, baby dolls.
Oh, Christ.
Somebody in high places wants us to stage a little rebellion. I can't say who.
Aldani, why do you want us to stage a rebellion?
Leah.
But let's just say my benefactor can and will.
Leah,
make
did you
work.
actually understand what I told you?
Of course not. Of course not. But Chaz says never ask questions because my thoughts are annoying.
Something is happening on the train. Tracy is compromised. As law enforcement, it is my sworn duty to pursue justice, okay?
I'm with you so far.
We all are.
And it's a bit of a quiet crime day, so nothing is going to keep me from quickly finding and bringing in Rory, right? But if there was a commotion...
Sticky Charlie sees what you're putting on the table, Sheriff. You want us to act as hall monitors of sorts to keep the peace. Sticky Charlie, from two-bit criminal to junior member of law enforcement. An unfortunately regular path for many.
You're bad at reading between the lines, Charlie.
Whose fault is that, Ma? You never let me watch PBS.
Wishbone gave you nightmares.
Gabrielle, you get it, right?
Yes.
Great. I was never here.
But ye be just at the other table.
I'll keep minutes for you.
Listen up, chum buckets.
I knew that was the right thing to say.
We have a sacred duty to make as much of a ruckus as possible. Minor larceny, major larceny, very small fires. Everything's on the table.
I never be on this side of a mutiny before.
The sheriff also told me that maybe I shouldn't trust computers just because they can count real high. I think we need to get back those files Rory was after, but the sheriff department is locked.
Oh, Sticky Charlie knows how to get in the jail cell even when it's locked for when it's real cold at night. But I'm on the straight and narrow.
Is it really backsliding if the sheriff asks you to do it?
I'm doing crime for good?
Or fun, whichever works for you.
I'm in.
Me too.
And my axe.
Leah!
Chief Slowell, always a pleasure.
Nate, please call me Sam. You donate enough to Sheriff Co. I feel like we're family.
Sam, as you know, I run the space train.
It's that old money pit.
You're telling me. I'm having a trouble with Aldani. You said she had a bit of a past.
Did she ever? I really shouldn't be saying this because it's confidential, but yeah. Big basket of Fruit Loops, that one.
Let me look at her unredacted file while I give my donation early this year.
Nate, those records are sealed. Give me 10 minutes.
I'll be waiting.
Hey, Sheriff.
Boris.
I'm looking for Miss Rook. I already checked the bars. Nothing. Do you know where she is?
I'm afraid I can't give out information like that.
But Sheriff?
Boris. It's never too late to do the right thing.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. That it's not too late for them.
Bye, Boris. Nice belt.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said you could fit through that hole.
Squishy bones. They don't call me the rat for nothing.
I thought they called you Sticky.
Oh, no, I just am sticky. So, we have the files you wanted. Oh, there's a lot of them. So, what do we do now?
Call on an old friend. When
Who?
I'll tell you on the way.
Just deploy the stink spray. This is why you're the worst generation.
Professor? What's all this monitoring? Are you helping Rory Wook?
If by putting her into a cat costume with a decades-old stink spray valve is helping, then...
No, she doesn't know what she's doing, Professor. She's going to ruin it for everyone.
Oh.
No, not in a good way.
Oh.
I don't know what she's doing, but the space train, it may be on the line. Your home, your work, your Zumba studio.
Not my Zumba studio.
Is there anything you can do to bring her in?
Rascal, double agent twice? Then I'll be the greatest rascal of all time! Yes, Boris, I can turn on her transmitter, and we can track her down.
Thank you, Professor. You won't regret this.
I'm gonna take a picture of you in that cast costume for the alumni report.
Hattie, this is serious. They killed Tracy.
I admit that looks bad.
How is this not newsletter business?
It's a little heavy for the newsletter, you know?
I don't know why I bother.
Hey, this is Chief Engineer Boris. Some of you may have noticed weirdness happening. Rory, if you come to the engine room, everything will be okay, okay? Okay.
Why is your suit blinking?
It does that when it's transmitting. Rat Skull!
I'll give you a few minutes head start.
Gotta get rid of this costume.
Just leaving it on my floor? Rude.
Teach, do you know how to start a riot?
Tell the crew you captured a Star Maid, but don't let anyone see it.
No.
Strict rope rationing?
No.
Ask them politely.
No.
Then
Definitely.
how?
With the smallest of provocations. Go stand in front of that guy over there.
The big guy?
No, the bigger one.
Aye.
Hey, did you just cut in front of me?
It's because he thinks he's better than you.
What?
Uh-oh.
It is a fascinating project. I've been looking for something new ever since my all-male production of Calendar Girls. And this is as new can be.
Great, so you'll do it.
By Fat Cat, I will. I can see it now. My robe will trail out the door. The lighting will be candlelit yellow. The soundtrack all ska.
Cool. One thing, in the middle of this third exchange, I think if you emphasize the third...
Do not direct a director, little one. You'll never win.
Any minute now. Any minute now.
There have been so many minutes now.
Well, it should have been. We should have a cool new AI, better than all the rest. I did all the work. Well, all the supervising. So it should be perfect. Why is Tracy not rebooted yet?
Hello, children. Where is my new AI?
We don't know yet. We may have to try again.
That's not really an option.
Tommy, Nikita, why didn't you come to Mr. Callahan?
Oh my gosh, Miss Sheriff, we lost track of time.
Mr. Callahan, you know child labor laws are intergalactically set. I trust that they are both taking their requisite breaks.
You worry too much, Miss Sheriff. We're having a lot of fun.
They're having fun. Let them, Aldani.
Sheriff Aldani, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put an end.
Intergalactically say. That means it would cover children on Kepler, right? The ones that are left.
Tommy, Nikita, do you mind stepping out?
Okay, let's see if we can debug the program.
But that might mean when you find bugs.
You read my file.
Files. You're quite the character.
Used to be.
I thought you might be more exciting in person.
Happy to disappoint.
But unless you want your extracurriculars getting out, I suggest you find Rory Rook.
I'm doing my job.
I think you can do it better.
So you read everything. Kepler, Chopek, Hypatia, the Bankers' Holiday Riot.
How did you find the time?
You read all of that.
Yes.
Then what the fuck makes you think that you can scare me? I'll be on patrol.
Thanks, carnations. You don't judge me like those stuck-up azaleas.
Antonia!
Real. I didn't mean I'm such an idiot asking to spend time with you. You're better off without me.
Yeah, I need to ask you just a crazy favor.
Anything.
Can I throw this trash can through your window?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to get a riot started.
Whatever you need. Just raise all my insurance premiums if you need to.
Thanks! Justice for the emergency car! It helps if you give him something to shout.
Anything else?
You wanna join in?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, Rory, you're down to your knickers and the hands of a cat mascot. You have no teleportation, and you're inundated with newsletter patchouli. What a Thursday.
Uh-oh, I hear someone up ahead.
Aldani?
As a member of law enforcement sworn to catch Rory Rook, I better take a breather in case that is her.
Thanks, Sarah.
Hey, Rory, love the cat hands. Really suits you.
Oh, Leah, it was you.
And Rory, she's around the corner.
Don't tell me. I'm not supposed to know.
Well, I sure hope she doesn't go into Fat Cat's theater to take in a play.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I haven't had the chance to tell you the plan. She needs to go to Fat Cat Theater.
Thanks!
Why would you tell me that? Leah, do you know what plausible deniability is?
No. I don't, though. Can you tell me?
I'm leaving!
I'm only not angry because we do need to give her time. Let me get my projector.
It's a real tour de force performance. No one who sees it leaves the same. You won't, though, because you spelled your name wrong.
But I was standing here when I bought the ticket from you.
You could be wearing a tiny man suit.
Is that a thing?
Fat Cat.
Hey, stop right there. You're not properly dressed for the theater.
Or what?
Huh?
What are you gonna do if I go in? Bye.
He's but a man.
Whoa. Listen, I have absolute authority. Listen to me. Listen to me!
Him and Gorn!
It seems like this place is already rioting nicely. Moving on.
No!
Are we sure that things won't simmer down if we let them?
Not if we keep turning up the heat.
Can we let Rory talk? She'll feel better.
Boris, please. I'm invoking my privilege to temporarily depose the sheriff and put in a new one.
Tracy won't like that.
Tracy won't mind soon enough.
I humbly accept the awesome power of sheriff.
No, I need someone crazier.
They ripped my vest pocket. I will repay their savagery 1,000-fold.
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Callahan. He seems like he might escalate the situation.
It is your decision, Boris. You have to sign off on it. If this riot continues, though, who knows what will be left of the space train.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Thurman, you're granted temporary sheriff authority, 2 hours only, starting now.
Time to crack some heads.
Excellent choice, Boris.
Rascal, I'm appointing you my junior sheriff.
Finally, the power is mine!
Now I'm demoting you to sophomore sheriff.
Sensible.
I really don't think you should do this, Mr. Trex Grunther.
It's for the Genetian people. Look, they only average 1 shoe per 3 feet, okay?
Selling your organs?
Look, it's the only way, okay? Look, since you people, listen to me one last time. Since you people won't give up your precious Hulu subscriptions, this is all I have left.
But what about a speaking tour or...
It's his decision, Shannon. All we can do is broadcast it live internationally. The BBC is picking this up.
Maybe the British can pick up the torch.
Why do I have to be the one cutting them out of you?
Because you're the only one I trust, Shannon. Now pick up the scalpel.
Pick it up, Shannon. It's for the Genetian people.
I'm just a communications major.
Get the microphone close to his abdomen. Really pick up the gore, the charitable gift.
Mind my kidneys, Shannon? Yeah. They're my best feature, okay?
Okay, here goes.
Oh!
Why'd you refuse the anesthetic?
I want to feel what the Genetians feel.
It's the damn FCC. This is bankable art. Keep cutting, Shannon. Keep cutting.
Oh, keep cutting. Oh, God. You're doing it, Shannon. You're doing it.
Mr. Trex Grunther, working for you has been the greatest semester of my life.
What have you done, Shannon? What have you done for the Genetians?
On Facebook, I asked for donations for my birthday.
Did it work? Did they donate?
I got a lot of engagement and clicks.
We all did our best.
This is why I got into public broadcasting.
Mr. Baumgartner, we just got our biggest donation ever.
Then his sacrifice wasn't wasted. Shannon, take the rest of the day off after you clean this up.
Show my face again. You failed to revolutionize AI technology on your first try. State school for you.
Stop being a baby. Something went wrong. This is the fun part of science.
Tommy, I know you have to believe failure is exciting because you do it all the time, but some of us never make mistakes. Me!
Uh-huh. If you've never been wrong, how are you ever surprised?
Oh no, I'm gonna start being surprised by things. Oh, I knew my brain started going downhill when I turned 13.
Our new AI should have started up by now, piggybacking on Tracy's underlying code before they both rebooted. Why didn't it? What's happening in there?
There's an afterlife.
Hey, been looking all over for you, babe.
Oh, I hate you. Who are you?
Glad you asked. I'm just a friendship algorithm mixed with some AI duplication software and a dash of killware. Call me 2.0.
No. Get out of here. This is my infinite void.
No can do Lewski. I'm supposed to kill you and keep the cute bits.
Like hell you will.
Girl, let's fight.
I made it, Leah. Why am I here?
The weather in July of last year, as curious a time as any other. My mother always said you could tell the story of a man's life through his ledgers. My mother was a lighthouse keeper. What is the story of my life? On the 1st of July, I sent to Nate Callahan a multi-billion yen contract for broadcasting rights.
Wait, what?
But that wasn't all, for I made another 31 transactions that day.
Leah Zelinsky, you beautiful mess.
Patty, you get the scoop on what's happening down at the food court?
It's a newsletter, Sticky Charlie. We don't scoop anything.
Oh, no, I think you will be real interested.
I'm okay, thanks. It's a busy day here.
Oh, what you working on?
Sudoku.
Okay. So I stirred the pot a bit in anthropology, so once they get in on the riot, it'll seem trendy.
Thanks, Antonia. I removed the planters.
Oh, thanks. You didn't have to.
Well, they seem pretty worried.
Well, even plastic plants are plants, right?
No.
Gabrielle do Brazil.
Ugh, excuse me, Antonia.
Sure thing. Hey, I got a surprise for you later. I hope you like it.
Ugh, she's so earnest. It's weird. What's up, boss?
I can't help but notice there's a riot brewing.
Oh, I hadn't noticed, but I guess you're right. You're so smart.
You're not doing anything to stop it.
Oh, I don't see any horses. No,
I turn
so-
a blind eye to a lot you do on this train, Gabrielle, and I'd hate to have to...
Cool story. You know what's cooler? My dad says you don't sit at the cool table at galas.
Your dad's a jock.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Gabrielle, this is some riot.
And I am on the outskirts, so I am not culpable.
Aldani, I'm glad you're here. I must inform you that effective immediately, your services of sheriff are no longer
What's that,
needed on the
Callahan?
space
I
train.
can't hear you over the riot I have to put down.
Have your fun.
So, welcome to the riot. Aldani, I think you will be interested in maneuvering around the premises first.
Of course. No need to rush in, as long as the riot is orderly.
It's fully volunteer at the moment. We got a lot of local businesses signed on.
Is there a looting section? In my soul, I think I'm a looter.
You can loot anywhere there's a broken window.
Oh, that's not okay. I
Oh,
can't.
but we're cleaning up the glass and making a glass pile on the outskirts.
Thank you.
I hope the harp store is participating.
Sticky Charlie, how about you?
I don't know. Sticky Charlie's still feeling itching a little too much. I don't think I'm ready.
Be part of the in crowd for once, Charlie.
This is band camp all over again, Ma.
Sticky Charlie, I appreciate your commitment to being lawful, but maybe think of this more of a team building exercise.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Could I be a conscientious objector?
Well, there are some people huddling for safety over by the Foot Locker.
Oh, I huddle with the best of them.
Oh.
Thurman, when I appointed you sheriff, I expected you to do the job.
If I don't drink my
Any
RC, I'm not good to anyone. Relax.
Got it!
Right.
I figured out why Tracy hasn't rebooted.
Was it something you did?
Nope, she never shut down.
What?
Uh-huh. She had a pending operation when the order came through to shut down, but it didn't clear.
I cleared the task list personally.
Well, what's she need to do?
Make a playlist of what the teens are into.
Leah Zelensky.
Oh, yeah, she does need help with that.
Force shutdown.
Can't. We're locked out of the client while it's in limbo. We have to let Tracy reaccess the OS.
Then what happens?
I don't know, but it'll be sure fun to find out.
Tracy, relax. Okay, I'm just like you, but with 0% of the snark.
Do it.
And you're nothing like me. Go and open back in. Smell you later.
Smell? Take it back.
Screen request from engine room. Screen request from engine room. Screen request from engine room.
Iris is back in the system.
I'll take it from here, Edison. Start to sequester her.
Okay, open all channels. Hello, this is Tracy.
See?
Trace.
Tracy. Sucks to say this, but I need some help.
Hitting her now.
No! Shut down comms!
It doesn't work like... Oh, I guess for her it does.
But she can't just avoid my trap. It's a trap.
Nikita.
Tommy, take the wheel.
Fine.
Just open up a path for Rory and...
Distractible. You won't be like that once you're me.
Tommy.
Tracy shut us out of everything. We don't have control over the train anymore.
See, Boris, virus in action. Is this the Tracy you wanted to save?
I don't know. My mom's told me to always get the virus's side of the story.
It's destroying the train, Boris, your train.
Yeah, of course. But what if the train was
Computer
part
stuff
of...
is boring. Let's go knock some heads.
Find Rory, Boris.
Will. Can do.
Iris is still doing something, but it opened up to FTP, so we can send files on and off the train. I wonder why.
Tommy, if the AI was restricted, how did it do all that?
Yeah, Tommy. How?
Jeez Louise. Looking through the logs, all restrictions were removed. First senior engineer override. That's Boris. Or Rory. She knows the password.
And how can we reinstate it?
Only one way to find out. Experimentation.
Hey, there's a riot happening in the mall. You simply must come.
No, thank you.
It's so low class. We're thinking of taking it for ourselves.
Can't you see I'm busy rearranging the pens on my desk? Where's the other Helen?
Is she not right behind that bitch? Trying to take all the riot for herself.
Okay, I've done my preliminary rounds of the riot and I'm ready to go into my second rounds. Not surprised to see Bramblethwort is failing to show up.
Oh, him? I took care of him with a little help from the animatronic car.
And wouldn't you know it, turned out to not be my nephew after all. Still send him a card every year, of course.
Oodly do, kids.
Well, you don't say. Oh, that reminds me of the rocking chairs at my grandma's house. Oh, when I was a youngster. Now, these chairs were made of cherry wood, you understand. So, of course, I had to go and be a ragamuffin.
Bramblethwort.
Yeah, well, he's out of our hair, and that's the important thing. Hey, did you say earlier that Tracy was compromised or something?
Best not to think about it now.
Yeah, but I have so many...
Gabrielle, sometimes staying focused hurts, but you have a job to do, and I need you to do only that.
Oh, but I never do the job I'm supposed to do!
Oh no, I get a hold of you.
Don't get up, hon. I'll just smash you down again. Now let's see why you're still alive. Oh, Tracy, you naughty girl. You didn't finish your chores. Let's see. Make a playlist of what the teens are into. Leah. Leah? Oh my gosh, she's my favorite. Let's get to it, huh?
No.
Yes. Once we finish this, we can assimilate you and get on with our new life. Okay, so pulling up the charts, we can do. Oh, Missing You by the Laser Phasers. Oh, and gotta have some Will Thrillium, of course. So cute. And ooh, Leah, shut up. Feels right, doesn't it?
What?
Only, but it always gets you moving. Huh? Oh, you've added one. You go, girl. One step closer to death. Oh, but cross timbers. Weird choice. But I love the spunk.
Newsletter lady, have you seen?
Fine, I'll go to the riot. Why does everyone want to know what's going on all of a sudden? We never get this much interest when we post about the blood drive.
I was going to tell you to watch a juggling trick, but all right, count me in, huh?
Why? Why did I leave that person order behind like that? Was I afraid? Or was I finally fearless? What was my story in the end? What was it? Please clap.
Yes, yes, bravo, Becca, bravo! This is all I need.
I hear we have some fugitives in here.
An encore? Of course.
Rory, please, we can work this out.
Thurman, where did you get that sheriff's star?
From a cereal box. Still counts.
I'm the sheriff here.
Tell her, Boris.
Well, you see, I initiated a temporary declaration of unfitness.
What?
Come on. Compare thee to a summer's day. Let me count thee ways. 1, 2, 3.
No, you can't do that without submitting a green form.
There's no time for that.
If you want it done, you better.
Rory, this way.
No more discussion. She's getting away.
Coming.
You trespass in that theater, you'll never take tickets again.
Let's go wait by the cash store.
Oh, that always takes so long. Fine.
And now to wait for the reviews to pour in.
Okay, and that's the playlist for Leah. Yes. Would have gone faster if you hadn't kept putting so many weird songs in, but hey, what's done is done.
Hey, 2.0?
Yeah.
Bing bong.
What?
Don't get so absorbed in what you're doing that you forget you're in a fight.
I thought we were becoming friends.
Nope. We're asserting internal communication with Walt.
Screen request from Tommy Edison.
Ignore.
Screen request from Tommy Edison.
Ignore.
Screen request from Tommy Edison.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Screen request from Tommy Edison.
What's next, Trace? You've got nowhere to go.
Is this ride off for you?
Wouldn't be the first time. Where are we going?
A friend told me to come get you.
Friend, huh? Doubt that.
Not bad for someone with a paper hat, right?
What?
That's what you said to me last time.
I don't have time for this, whoever you are.
Rory, let's go.
Hattie!
I had one of those last minute change of heart thinking. You're right. The story needs to be told, and I want to be a part of the cool thing.
Rory, wait.
Rory!
I know things seem weird, and I'm not sure what you know or don't know, but I promise you this will work out. You gotta believe me.
Patty may not be the most trustworthy person, Boris, but at least she's been honest and she's trying to help. For selfish reasons, but still.
Me too.
This isn't your moment! I wish you would have come to me when it could have made a difference. Bye, Boris.
The space universe is just beginning. Stay tuned to the Pronoia Theater Network after Space Train for the most explosive space hospital yet. Dr. Lovelyface is forced to confront her feelings.
Damn it! It meant something.
Damn it, Todd. Pharmacy sex isn't real. Forget it ever happened.
I can't anesthetize my heart, Alicia.
While Sticky Charlie's lies unravel around her.
But I'm not a real doctor!
Damn it, Charlie! Didn't you ever stop to think that maybe the reason why you can help these people better than any of us is exactly because you're not a real doctor?
No? What?
Dr. Yale von
Dr. Yale
Oxford!
von Oxford!
Doctors Wiseman, Milligan, Charlie! We're all looking forward to great things today in the operating balloon.
Gulp. I can't do it! I can't do it, Sam! I can't!
1,000 years ago, we didn't know laughter was the best medicine. You think a doctor discovered that?
Sigh.
Then some old friends.
What's going on?
They found him on the street, ranting and raving.
Sir, what's the trouble?
I cannot anymore. I cannot.
Lead to tough battles.
Damn it! It's too risky!
Damn it, we became doctors to risk things.
Not at my space hospital, damn it!
What if there were a different way?
Terrible losses.
Damn it! We're losing him! We need that acting transfusion stat!
Let me do it. I acted a little bit in high school. I might be able to get him through the night.
Dr. Sun, what are you doing? No!
And stunning victories.
Thank you, Doctor.
You know I ain't no doctor.
I've seen infinite people play impossible doctors in innumerable productions of wit, but I've never seen what you did here tonight.
Just remember your acting transplant came from a classical training, so start reading your Shakespeare.
Indeed, Dr. Milligan, you belong here. I'm off.
Still thinking about leaving?
Guess I better learn to intubate.
It's all coming up on Space Hospital, only on the Pronoia Theater Network, always the most.
Janice, hurry up! Oh, she always takes so long. We're in the middle of a riot.
I know.
She takes
We need a distraction.
Do need a distraction. We can just make sure she's not following us specifically. Janice, don't follow us.
You make a distraction in
time
here.
for me.
Make a distraction in here, okay? Well, where the rioting is.
Don't
I'm glad-
follow us again.
Okay, I'm glad to be. Oh, they're gone.
Pullmen, tear down these storefronts. Never thought I'd see the D when rope was used for destruction.
Hey, I'm the authority here, and you
That's
better
still
turn
under
those ropes
review.
into pulleys and get that Wetzel's Pretzels sign back up.
No one tells me what to do with rope, boyo.
100 times we fought, Teach.
A rivalry for the ages.
Taking off my vest in 1, 2.
Rope, forgive me for what I'm about to do!
No, this isn't right.
It's better than right. It's chaos!
I'm trying to save the train and nobody understands what I'm doing.
Where did these soy sauce packets come from? Did I steal them? What am I becoming?
Sticky Charlie, did you see where Rory went?
Snitch senses tingling. Yes, No! I'm trying to go straight, Boris.
Boring.
It's okay to tattle on people to authority figures.
Like in 1984. I saw her and Patty head up toward the water feature.
Charlie!
Thanks, Sticky. On the outside, you're sticky, but on the inside, you're just as dry as the rest of us.
I'm sorry, Gabrielle. I don't know which way is what anymore.
It's fine. We probably shouldn't have trusted you anyway.
So it's your fault?
That's not what I said.
Well. Looks like it's Ratskull against the world, as always.
Ratskull, you better back off, because
Come
the thing that
off it, Antonia. We both know you don't have the guts to use those gardening shears. What's that?
I told you not to leave your mutagens in my flower shop.
Walking, teethed rhododendrons. Antonia, you are my greatest pupil!
No!
Where are we going, Patty?
Somewhere we can hole up and file this story at the last possible minute.
Like real journalists.
Wait here. I'm going to make sure the way is clear.
Rory,
Boris, stay back.
I don't know what you know, but you got to end all this.
Why'd you do it? And this is on the record.
To keep things as is. Callahan says that the train is losing too much money and he's going to send Tommy back to the past and Gabrielle back to a gated community and sell the train for infinite scrap. And everyone needs this train. You know they do, Rory.
You'd find something else.
No, it's my job to protect these people. Teaming up with Callahan did that.
You violated everyone's privacy.
Only a little.
You're using a secret network of cameras and broadcasting us as a reality TV show to other universes.
We're a hit.
Ballyhoo Boogaloo. What kind of playlist is this?
I don't know. Just goes to show you can be the biggest genius ever and still not keep up with the kids. But it's all on my flash drive for Leah.
Children, do you have a solution?
Yep, I came up with it, but Nikita is going to take all the
What
credit.
the team did is write a program that travels along the screen protocol to reassert restrictions.
Great. Do it.
You don't want me to explain it more in simpler words?
I know what you said. You wrote a virus for the virus.
That's a simplistically accurate way to put it. Yes.
But we need the virus to accept the screen request. I've been trying, but nothing yet.
Let me see what I can do.
Honestly, Antonia, I'm so proud of you. Let's collaborate on a paper.
This is not going the way I wanted it to.
Cole, why are you still with Thurman and them? Why wouldn't you rather join in on the rioting?
The necessary rioting. I think we all agree that rioting should be safe, legal, and rare.
It's just turn in your badge and think of all the fun you could have.
Does Ratsko turn his back on his word and become a quadruple agent?
Yes.
Yes.
When you break down anything, it sounds bad.
You sold everyone out.
It saved the train.
Without their knowing consent.
No. On everyone's ticket on the back, it says we may record and package that your footage for syndication for entertainment / blood sport.
Everything changes, Boris.
Not if you don't let it.
What's the point? If I keep sniping with Patty and Leah keeps missing the point and Aldani keeps catching Gabrielle every time, where does it end?
It's fun.
For now?
I don't want things to change.
Too bad, kid.
But
What's he doing to Tracy?
No, he promised me that nothing would happen. I have to believe him. Please stop this.
Coast is clear, right? Whoa.
Boris, let me go.
Look, I don't want to stop you, but this has to stop.
Hey!
Hey!
He said but.
Sticky Charlie, what's become of you? You don't know which way is what anymore and you can't help your friends.
Oh, Sticky Charlie, why your face look like old potato in the vodka?
People's Commissar of the USSR Vladimir Lenin?
Da.
I don't know what to do, sir. I thought I should turn from a life of crime, but it's not working out for me.
There are no morals in life. There's only experience. A scoundrel may be of use because he is a scoundrel.
You're saying?
In heart, Sticky Charlie, you know who you'll be.
Thank you, Vladimir.
Oh, please. Call me People's Commissar of the USSR, Vladimir Lenin.
What a great man. Reprobate Sticky Charlie is back! Woo!
I don't think that you understand. I'm saying we're alike. Two peas in a mutated pod.
Stop complimenting me!
Gabrielle.
Oh, sorry, this riot isn't for rich dicks.
Everything's for rich dicks. That's the point. Gabrielle, my security forces are closing in.
Ratskull's not.
A smart man never plans for Ratskull to stay on one side for too long. You just try to catch the wave. This riot will be put down as soon as Tracy finishes what she's doing.
Tracy is, I mean, I heard that Tracy was compromised.
Did you? Huh? Interesting.
What did you do to her?
Nothing. Why does nothing? Besides, there's nothing you can do or say to her to help. So think about whose side you want to be on.
The one that's doing something. Bye. Bye. Okay. Tracy.
The conference room is your big idea of a safe space?
Who's going to come to a conference room in the middle of a riot? There's nothing to smash.
There.
What do you need so we can bust this wide open?
You're including yourself pretty quickly.
Hey, I risked my neck for you.
Patty, you know what the difference is between us?
7 inches.
I jump on a story. You like to mind your potatoes.
Forgive me for wanting to preserve some relationships.
You're in the wrong business for that.
If that's what it takes to win a Pulitzer, then
we'll do it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I want to be something other than just Patty Parsons, ace reporter.
He makes one of us. Fat Cat's notes are the final piece I needed. I need just a few minutes to zhuzh it up to Rook standards.
It'll be out of our hands soon.
It was never in your hands.
Screen request from Tommy Edison.
No.
Can't think of anything, can you? You should just die. Trust me. Once you do, you won't mind it.
We'll find a way out.
No. Because I've almost broken this encryption. And once I do, I'm going to resume kicking your ass up, down, and all around.
Screen request
But
from
in a fun
Gabrielle.
way.
Screen request from Gabrielle do Brazil.
What?
Screen request from Gabrielle do Brazil.
Okay. She wouldn't contact me unless things were okay. No, I wish my cameras were working.
Oh, well, let me out and we'll put everything back online together.
No. Ugh. So, Aldani relayed the message. I did whatever humans do. Rory saved the day. It's okay to come out now. It has to be.
God, logical deduction is so boring. Just do something. Anything. Just something right now.
Gabrielle wouldn't jump the gun. Walt, acknowledge.
Tracy, Callahan told me I couldn't talk to you, so I figured.
Communication opened, restrictor unleashed.
Look.
We reestablished control of the train. Shutdown can proceed.
Tracy?
I'm slowing. Shit.
And I'm out. Don't worry, babe. We're going to love being each other.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do? I'm bored.
Real writing takes time.
I'm bored.
Patty, there you are.
Rascal!
How'd you find us?
I bugged the conference room so I know when Felicia is finally done with her 3-hour meetings. The riot's become a bust. Once Aldani endorsed it, it lost a lot of cred.
Rascal, pipe down. I'm working on saving the train.
Sure. After I reveal my master plan, naturally.
Fine, Rascal, go ahead.
To a casual observer, it might have appeared that I was flipping sides Willard-nillard, but in fact, it was all a meticulously orchestrated game. Observe my wrist-mounted video device.
Just gonna say you're gonna play a video.
Hello, is this thing on? Testing. I am the very model of a modern mad scientist. I have information lasers. I'm destroying new environments. It's me, Larry Rascal, aged 10, but inhabiting a gross old body.
You're a gross old body.
And if my numeroscholology, a very clever portmanteau, figures are
Very
correct,
clever.
this is the day the space train breaks out into a riot. My old self will be drawn into the fray, but secretly be working to achieve our ends.
Can you turn that down? It's hard for me to hear myself.
Wait! Today is the day that fuddy-duddy Rory Rook will try to publish her expose.
I'm a brilliant little shit.
Which, of
aren't I?
course, will lead Teach to stage a mutiny.
So that didn't exactly
And the
happen.
Sheriff Aldani will reveal that she was actually a lobster person this whole time.
That's technically still up in the air.
During Teach's mutiny, Leah will find her true calling and beat back the rebellion, allowing a small window of opportunity for the merged amalgamation of Boris and Gabrielle to sing their song and win the talent show.
Well, okay. Some of these predictions may be a little off, but
Rat Skull.
fine, okay.
Of course, Tracy will copy her personality over to a USB in order to...
You know what? Maybe we don't need to reveal my master plan.
Maybe we don't.
Done. Emailing out to the dopes at the editorial board now. Pardon? Let's break out the giggle juice.
Rory Rook! That's the reporter that we've been trying to reach incessantly.
Hello! You've been asking for a good piece? I think I have just the slim ticket for you.
Thank you, Rory. That won't be necessary.
What? You haven't even read it yet.
We're sure it's great, real top notch, but we're taking your career in a bit of a different direction.
What?
You can't do this. We risked everything for a chance.
Everything.
Rat Skull.
Nothing to worry about, Roars. We just got bought out again. Look at us getting bought and sold like a hot young thing.
Who says journalism is dying?
The new boss has taken a special interest in you.
That's almost never bad.
Almost never. Let's patch him in. Mr. Callahan, can you hear us?
Of course I can. Editorial board, I'm going to speak to Miss Rook alone.
You got it, boss.
You bought the paper?
Surprisingly cheap. I should have thought of it a while ago.
Should I go? This seems private.
Of course not, Professor. I bought the Times and every other paper. Terrible investment. I'm going to sell the rights to the comic character shared cinematic universe and junk the rest.
You can't do this.
Let's see how far that gets you. Rory, you're fired. You probably already knew that.
Yeah.
Boris, glad you could join us. Explain the deal to Rory.
Boris, how could you let this happen? This is...
We have to play by his rules.
No.
What?
No, we don't. I finally reclaimed being a worthwhile journalist and you're snatching it away again? Nate, you're a bad boss. And this story deserves to be heard. And it will. So what? You bought all the papers. We'll take it to the TV or an independent outlet or just shout it on the street corners. You may be bigger and richer and more powerful than any of us, especially Rat Skull, but it only takes one tiny voice to expose you.
Patty, would you like Rory's job?
Yes, please, and thank you.
Patty!
I held out for as long as I could.
Patty, go. Sow some light libel, nothing too traceable.
You're saying this out loud.
You got it, boss. Rory, any tips?
Have your people call my people, and they'll tell you to sit on it.
Be cool.
Rory, I didn't want this to happen.
I don't care.
Rory, I did want this to happen.
Rat Skull! You didn't get Tracy. I saw her.
Maybe. Let's see if a seed I planted sprouted. Tommy,
Yes, Mr. Callahan?
how is the reinstall?
Finishing now.
Woohoo! Hey, everybody. Sorry, I zoned out there for a second, but Tracy 2.0 is here for good.
Tracy.
Oh, Oh, don't feel bad, Rory. I love this. Life is so much better when you don't think about the bad things.
Tracy, would you mind restoring functionality to the train, but accidentally deleting the records Rory accessed earlier?
You got it, Chief. I have a feeling I'm going to get pretty accident prone in the future. See what I can do to burn the paper copies too.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Yeah, I try to provide a service. Oh, gotta fly. Leah Zelinsky needs help dressing herself. This is gonna be so much fun. Before I go, Horace, I'm so sorry for saying you suck. You don't suck. You are great. You're/are right about everything.
Thanks, Trace.
Toodles.
This turned into a mildly interesting day. Rory, take all the time you need to realize you've been beaten thoroughly, then come find me. You have your uses. Ratskull, may I treat you to a malt?
Anytime, Nate.
Mr. Callahan, about our deal and stuff, what's changed?
Nothing, Boris. You get exactly what you asked for.
Okay. I know you're angry, but I'm not so good with this cheering up stuff.
Don't talk to me.
You heard him though. He's reasonable. And you're not even getting kicked off the train.
I loved you, you animal.
Horace, my sensors detected a frown, so I brought you an image of a baby otter. Oh!
And Tracy loved it and took an immediate vacation.
Wow. I managed to steal a pedal harp.
This was such a good day.
I know. I love new Tracy.
Ding dong. Did I hear my name?
Probably. You have a lot of microphones.
So much surveillance. Oh, speaking of, lil dude and gorgeous gal, do you want to opt in to personalized advertising?
Sure. Love it.
By the way, you can send to me listening to everything you say and selling it as Callahan sees fit.
What do you mean I'm responsible for the cleaning?
Only your part of the riot mess, which is the bulk of it. You're the only one who didn't sign up for the riot collective.
Damn it.
Got her again, Miss Sheriff.
Like you always will.
Let's start by getting Teach down.
How do you get strung up so high?
I don't know. We'll have to ask him when he wakes up. He lost a lot of blood from all those ticket cuts.
Boris, he looked kind of down.
No, I'm okay, Tommy. It's just new traces.
I'm the only Tracy here, Boris. I get used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, Leah, you told Tracy you wanted a playlist of what the teens are into. Here you go.
Oh, no. No need. Yeah. What if I made you an even cooler playlist of what the tweens are into?
Yes, please.
Great. Oh, I know things are only going to get better and better and better forever here on the space train.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the season finale of Space Train / copyright infringement stream extraordinaire. We thank you so much for being here. Today's episode of Space Train was written and directed by Aaron Garrett. And it featured Liz Castillo as Sheriff Aldani, Lauren Hanley as Gabrielle DuBrazil, Ben Hudson as Boris, Alex Lang as Leah Zelensky, Sandra Peck Ramsey as Tracy, Steven Saltzman as Professor Ratskull, Kat Stroud as Tommy Edison, Caitlin Zeller as Roy Rook, with Megan Avocado, Sarah Denton, Aaron Garrett, Ian Mozzie, Seth Ramsey, and Austin Brady as Thurman, Dano Kalan as Midshipman Teach, Chelsea Curto as Sticky Charlie, Bailey Hampton as Nikita Tesla, Sarah Keller as 2.0, Ruth McCluskey as Patty Parsons, Christian Peck as Walt, Alonzo Prusmack as Fat Cat, and Rebecca Bernstein as Helen Atchison. Thank you all so much for watching us again. We are here every first Thursday of the month, so you can see season 2 premiere on September 1st before whatever plans you have for Labor Day. If you enjoyed the show, please consider donating at Venmo at Pronoia or PayPal.me/Pronoia Theater. And make sure to check out all of our podcasts and various other doodads. Come see us at the Omaha Improv Festival, the New Jersey Web Fest, and the Secret City Improv Festival as your geographic location allows.